Ogun, the god who cut open the world. Before roads, before iron, before war, there was Ogun, the Yoruba god of metal, war, and innovation. Ogun isn't just a warrior. He's the one who cleared the path for gods and men alike. When the Orishas couldn't descend to earth, it was Ogun who cut through the chaos with a machete, forging the very first roads through spirit, jungle, and flame. He's the patron of blacksmiths, warriors, and revolutionaries. Without Ogun, there's no civilization, no tools, no technology, no justice. But here's what most don't know. Ogun isn't all fire and fury. He's also deeply spiritual. He governs contracts, oaths, and truth. Break a promise under his name. That's a price you don't want to pay. In Haiti, he's Ogun. In Brazil, Ogun. Wherever he goes, he brings freedom through force. But only when it's earned. No, Ogun never fell. Because he doesn't rule from a throne, he walks with the people. In every blade, every engine, every righteous fight.
This is Ogun, and he walks with me. In African spirituality, especially within the Yoruba tradition, it is believed that every person is born with an Orisha, or more, that walks with them, meaning a spiritual force that guides, protects, teaches, and empowers you throughout your life. As for me, Ogun walks with me. But let me break that down for you, because this isn't superstition. This is ancestral science. Who is Ogun? Ogun is the Orisha of iron, war, technology, tools, transformation, and labor. He's the divine blacksmith, the force behind creation through destruction. He cuts paths, clears blockages, and brings justice when things go wrong. You feel Ogun when you're fearless, driven, determined. You feel him in revolution, in survival, in protection. He lives in tools, machines, weapons, trains, knives, construction, and innovation. In modern terms, Ogun is also the spirit of mechanics, engineers, inventors, and even coders. Ogun don't play, he don't beg, he clears. If he walks with you, you've been chosen to clear roads, face battles, and move through fire. How do you know which Orisha walks with you? Let's get into it step by step. Critical thinking, not guessing. Step 1. Understand what an Orisha is and what it's not. An Orisha is not a god in the Western sense. They are divine archetypes of nature and energy that exist within you and around you. Each Orisha represents a force. Sango, lightning, fire, power, leadership. Yemoja, ocean, motherhood, nurturing. Ogun, iron, war, technology, justice. Osun, love, beauty, creativity, fertility. Oya, wind, death, rebirth, transformation. Orunmila, wisdom, divination, truth. Isu, crossroads, choices, communication. You're not worshiping them, you're recognizing them as aspects of your higher self and ancestral memory. Step 2. Signs you can observe in yourself. Most people are already expressing the energy of their Orisha, but they don't realize it. Ask yourself, what are your natural gifts? What challenges keep showing up in your life? What kind of energy surrounds you? Are you constantly in leadership roles? That might be Sango. Are you deeply emotional and nurturing? Yemoja. Do you always speak truth and see deeper than others? Orunmila. Do you love working with your hands, creating, building, or fighting for justice? Ogun. You don't choose your Orisha. Your energy reveals who's been walking with you all along. Step 3. Dreams, symbols, and inner nudges. Pay attention to repeated dreams, fire, water, storms, iron, paths. Colors you're drawn to, Ogun, green and black, Osun, yellow and gold, Sango, red and white. Natural elements you feel at home in, forests, rivers, mountains, cemeteries, oceans. Symbols, machetes, hammers, feathers, lightning, drums, snakes, mirrors. Your ancestors speak through symbols. The Orishas appear through feeling, not fantasy. Step 4. Get a traditional divination, Ifa or Dalagan. The most accurate way to find out who walks with you is through Ifa divination. performed by a trained Babalawo, male priest, or Iyanifa, female priestess, or through Delagan divination using cowrie shells, performed by initiated priests, priestesses in Santeria, Candomblé, or other branches. They'll consult the spiritual realm and tell you who walks with you, what your spiritual path looks like, what taboos or offerings align with your destiny, what energy you must balance in your life. This is ancestral science, not guessing games. Step 5. Build a relationship with the Orisha that walks with you. Once you know it's not about worship, it's about alignment. Burn a candle in their colors. Speak to them like an elder or guide. Offer foods, herbs, or water associated with them. Study their symbols, stories, and patterns. Most importantly, walk in their energy. If Ogun walks with you, speak with strength, fight for justice, create with power. If Osun walks with you, express beauty, bring joy, honor femininity. You become powerful, not by praying to them, but by walking like them. Critical thinking. Moment. Why do colonizers tell you African spirituality is evil, but turn your Orishas into superheroes, Netflix shows, and comic books? Why do they erase the truth, then sell it back to you in fiction? Because they know the truth. You were never meant to be saved. You were born divine. Awakening truth. When you know which Orisha walks with you, you stop following and start leading, because your power was never lost. It was just waiting for you to remember.
They were once brothers in arms. Shango, the fiery Orisha of thunder and lightning, and Ogun, the stoic master of iron and war. Together, they fought side by side, carving empires with their unmatched power. But everything changed the moment she entered their lives. Oya, fierce, beautiful, and wild as the wind itself. She was the goddess of storms and transformation. Shango was drawn to her passion, her stormy spirit that matched his own. He danced with her in fire and lightning, their love a tempest of energy and desire. But Ogun had loved her first, quietly, deeply, the kind of love that builds, not burns. And when Oya chose Shango, Ogun's heart cracked like metal under pressure. What followed was not just a rivalry, it was a cosmic clash. Ogun forged weapons with fury, his iron clanging through the forests, while Shango answered with thunderous roars that split the skies. Their battles shook the realms of both gods and mortals, and in the middle stood Oya, torn between the fire that consumed her and the iron that had always held her steady.
Ọbàtálá, Ògún, Ọ̀ṣun, Ṣàngó, Yemọya, Àgànjù, Ìbejì, Èṣù, Ọlọ́run, Ọya. These are not only external deities, they are also divine aspects and archetypes of your unconscious. Ashe.
I am Organ, the African god of power and transformation. In the realm of mythology, I am revered as the mighty deity who wields a double-edged sword, capable of reshaping destinies and forging new paths. My presence is felt in the clanging of metal and the rhythmic beats of the blacksmith's hammer. Throughout history, I have been hailed as the divine force responsible for the birth of civilization, the protector of warriors, and the patron to technology. Join Coco Chanel on her historical magazine podcast Expose as she unravels the tales, symbolism, and historical lessons surrounding our ancient African gods and goddesses. Embrace the wisdom of our African ancient civilization and let our divine energy guide you on your transformative quest.